All right, everybody, welcome back. Tom Zakavia back again for Kult of Athena with another blade review. We have another Iron Tiger, Han Dynasty, cord-wrapped Jian. You'll see the nylon cord for the grip, nylon cord around the scabbard. We're gonna look at some specs on this. We're gonna see the features that come with it, the sword maintenance kit, and also we're gonna do some cut testing with it. Let's do it. All right, we have an overall length of 28 inches from the very end. There's not really a pommel. It's more of just like a brass cap to keep the hand in place. You'll see that it catches the pinky. Similar to a Filipino handle as well. You'll see that it keeps that retention. Blade length. This is a double-edged, razor-sharp blade. I categorize them as razor-sharp because you can barely put your finger on this without cutting yourself. Be very careful when you are handling live blades at any time. Be sure to look around your environment if you are doing any of your forms or your katas or anything like that. Make sure you always have proper training with live blades. But that's just a little side note. 20 7/8 inches from the very front of the guard to the very tip of the blade. You see it's double-edged. It's got a lot of oil on it to make sure it's protected. That way there's no corrosion. Thick blade, you'll see there is a diamond cross section, keeping the blade very rigid for hacking and slashing. The weight on this blade is 2 pounds, 10.9 ounces. So point of balance, I believe, is 5 7/8 from the guard. So it's kind of far. And without cutting myself, you'll see it's a little bit far from the guard. This being a straight sword, obviously we know primarily is thrusting. Straight thrusting or indirect thrusting, depending on what you train. I would say this is way more forward heavy. So on the cuts, I'm feeling it more in closer to the middle of the blade, more than just the upper third itself. I'm feeling a lot more of a broader hacking motion on this. The same on the backhands. As always, it depends on what you train. I would still categorize this primarily as a cut and thrust, especially for the length of it. Still have to be agile because you don't have as much range. This only being 28 inches overall length, considered a short sword. So let's do some close-ups of this blade and get a closer look at it. We'll also notice the pommel. We have a detailed pommel on here. Nylon wrapped grip. Cord wrap grip, not nylon. Cord wrap grip, the brass accents. That way you can choke down on the handle if you wanted to. Notice the cord wrap grip with the brass accents. That way it's offering more grip. Small handguard. That way your hand does not slide up on thrusting motions. Not really much of like a cross guard of like hand protection. I would say it's more built into the way that you move your body is more the protection than anything on this guard. As you can see, it's very, very minimal in the guard. We have a minimalist guard on this one. Accessories that come along with this, you have a nice sword bag that comes along with it. Fits nicely in this box. Comes with a maintenance kit. We have the oil, we have the cloth, there's a little chalk hammer. That all comes into here. Fits in this nice little box. Boom. The sword bag goes right here. What else we got? We got these gloves, so when you're cleaning it, you can keep the oil off of your hands. Those all fit nicely together here. When you close it up, I didn't close it right. There we go. Close it up. Those shut. Got a nice wood box that comes along with it. And then this is also the bag that you drape over the box to keep it protected. You'll notice the edge is a little bit different of a steel as the middle. That way you have edge retention of sharpness. And you also have, when there's blade contact, taking impact. It's 1045 and 1065 high carbon steel. We have a Damascus type of coating, not a coating, we have a Damascus type of pattern that's been forged together in the middle for shock absorbing, like I just said. Very pointy blade. We've seen some accessories on it now, and we're actually going to test this out and see how sharp it really is. We have some tatami mats once again. For this one specifically, I'm going to test more of the slashing than the thrusting. It doesn't really look that as cool when you just thrust like into the tatami mats. It's more of like full follow through on the slashes and the cuts. So we're going to go ahead and do that and see what we get. So this is what it looks like when you thrust a tatami mat. See, it doesn't really look that cool. It does the job. I mean, the thrust goes all the way in. Watch out, Ollie. See, it goes all the way in, but like, it don't really look that cool. So let's do some slashing and make it look cool. Ooh. So very, maybe like 20% effort when halfway through it on the hack. Let's do some full follow through slashes and see what we get. More of a deeper cut on this one side. And again, we're seeing, if you watch the Iron Tiger Nami Wakasashi video, you'll notice that the curved blades are slashing a lot deeper with less effort. So put a little bit more power into it. So I had to kind of pull the cut through a little bit more. But you'll see pretty much a straight cut all the way through in the downward diagonal. And yeah, this lives up to the expectations. Very sharp. Not razor sharp, so I do take that back after doing some cutting with it. I would say this is very sharp, so again, be very careful. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, so we took a look at the Iron Tiger Han Dynasty cord wrap Jian. You'll see the cord wrapping here offers a nice grip. Very sharp, did excellent on the cut testing as I expected. If you like this blade, go ahead and click the link in the description box below. That way you can go directly to this blade. I made it super easy for you guys when you're looking to purchase this one. Iron Tiger has some great selections on Japanese swords and Chinese swords, so make sure you check those out. I'll put a link in the description below for that as well. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of this blade. I enjoyed the weight and the blade shape personally, and the grip. So if you like that as well, or if you like a different Iron Tiger blade, be sure to comment that below and let me know what you think. I always love hearing from you guys. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, like this video, share it with your friends. Talk to you soon.